Hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back to work on our Color Makes Me Happy Channel Challenge journal. Excuse me. I was going to sew this without you, but what the heck? You're here. So come join me while I hopefully sew this journal cover together. It will have a different piece of paper here on the front, so I'm not worried about putting any sewing this down here because it won't show once the paper's in there. Yeah, it would be nice to have this stitched around the paper too, but well, we could do that. We could sew here first and then put our paper down. Should we do that? Oh, what the heck, why not? Because I haven't sewed on this fabric yet, and I might mess it up. But we're just going to try it. I did glue it down a while ago, so hopefully the glue won't mess up my machine. There is the front of our journal. Let's do the inside. Let's see how many places my machine messed up. Doesn't matter, it's a junk journal, but you can see where my stitches are off. It's probably my tension, or my tension could have gotten moved. So it's highly possible, being in the place it's at here on my table, that I messed up the tension. So that's kind of what it looks like, doesn't it? Let me get this little piece off of here. Okay, inside. Now I thought maybe on the inside we would just use this, because it's so simple. But I don't have quite enough to go there, do I? But here we could put something different. So if I just cut this in half, it's a 12 by 12, so that would be a 6-inch cut. Right? And let's see, so one would go here, and one would go here, and then that leaves us that for our spine. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. What if we use this to sew our spine into? Ooh, that would be very pretty, wouldn't it? And then I still have extras for pockets. But I could use this too. You know, about like that. Oh gosh, what to do, what to do, what to do. I do love that against this paper. That is very pretty. So let's kind of glue these down a little bit first, and then we'll just have a look at that and see if we could use it there. I mean, good heavens. And then this one is going to be right about there. Okay, let me cut those off. I should just cut them, but honestly, I don't cut straight lines. I never could. Could never color inside the lines, and I could never cut a straight line. It wasn't because I couldn't color in the lines. It was because I didn't want to. I wanted to make my own. I wanted it to be my piece of art, not the teacher's piece of art. But in grade school, that was not acceptable because they're trying to teach you to color in the lines. Well, I already knew how to color. Good heavens. I had other plans with my paper. Although, I don't know if my mother ever saved any of my coloring. Maybe because I did color outside the lines and she thought, oh my gosh, what is the matter with her? Why can't she color? Now though, you know, if I was to use one of those adult coloring books, I would probably stay in the lines when I color in my zebra and stuff like that. He may not be a black and white zebra. He might be purple and pink, but I could probably stay in the lines. Okay, I'm going to gently glue these guys down so that I can sew around it. I think Scotch Creates will stay there. Kind of go around the edges, but not right on the edge. Whoops, and there I did it, right on the edge. Did you see me? Yeah, I did too. I saw it. She tells us one thing and does another. Okay, so here we go. Now, my blue may not go so well with this, so I may have to use a different color here. Don't know. We may have to go back to white. Don't know, I didn't think about that till just right now. Still has to be glued down in the center, doesn't it? Even if we sew the edges. We better have some glue in there to hold things in place. Okay, so there is that. Now we're going to sew around these, so it'll be okay. What do you think? I think I like this raggy part up at the top. Maybe just a little bit over on both sides. Right about there, maybe. And here to here, we have to take that off. Now, I don't think this will rip. I'm going to try to rip it with my straight edge. This is a beautiful paper, Caryl. Oh good, it will rip. I wanted it to be able to rip because I wanted that frayed kind of edge there. See that? Isn't that beautiful with the little fuzzies on it? It's like seeing a baby bird for the first time. And it's got soft little feathers. Okay. So now this piece, oh, that's not straight over there, is it? Oh, I'm using this side, that's why. Is that one straight? Pretty much. Yeah, okay. Fold it where that flower is. Okay. Three and 3/16. 3 and 3/16 right there. Yeah, that's where I have it. It just looks very crooked to me, but let's see, we want to tear it on this side because we want the fuzzy stuff to show up. There, now we have some good pieces to work with left over. Yay! Okay. That's going to go right there like that. I like it. I think that perhaps... Oh goodness, what color? Because I have blue out here and orange in here. And yellow in here. I have yellow out there. But I have blue here. Guess we're going to use the blue, huh? I think this piece we will just glue in. And we will go ahead and sew around the outside edge. And then this piece here, I'm going to have to put some glue stick under. Not glue stick, but the little nozzle so we can get some glue in there. Let's see. Yep, we got it. We have to go with the blue. I hope that it's not too bad looking with the skipping stitches and stuff. Yeah, it is the glue, my friends. I glued too close to the edge. Okay. Set that aside, and I'm going to pull my needle out of it because I'm going to have to change it. I don't know if you can see how bad it got, but see the little bits on it. Let's see. So it picked up the glue. It's hard to see, but there and down here, and it's even in the eye a little bit, but all the way around it, it's owied. So in the garbage it'll go. Going to push it down a little bit just in case my cat comes in, because I don't want him to get it. And we are going to take Fabri-Tac, and wherever we might need it, we're going to put it. So we're going to put some down here. Right on the edge. I'm not going to use the machine right now because we don't need it for this part. But I might need it where my machine said, hey, I don't like this. So I will be probably putting corner things on this, corner protectors. So there is that. That'll go on there. So, anyway, even dried glue, because this wasn't dry though, that's for sure. My top was dry, but this was not. Now, where you have all these threads, if you cut them off like I did and didn't leave yourself any way to tie them off, you may want to give them just a little bit of glue. Just put it on and then wipe it around. And just give them a glue. Yeah, what a mess. That is not my dream of what I wanted this to look like. But that's what it is. Okay. So this is the front, isn't it? No, this is the front, right here. So we want to put this in. I'm going to use this on it. This is Fabri-Tac. Oh, sorry. I want to get enough on there to put this down nice and solid. The signature threads will show on the outside of the journal, and then will be covered up by some of that gray, I believe, or maybe that silky yellow stuff. Haven't decided yet. Okay. So, kind of dividing that halfway between the two. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. I love that paper. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. That paper just makes you feel good looking at it. It does, it does. Okay, well, there is our journal cover. Not bad. It's not dreamy like I thought it would be for my sewing, but my sewing's never been very dreamy anyway. Okay, so what kind of signatures will we have in this guy? Oh, here's the one we did with the pearlescent drops on it. In all the little flowers. And the blingy on the inside. See all the bling, 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 bling. So, I believe that goes in this one. Just like that. And it's going to go in here. And then we have these two. Oh, they're heavy. They're going to go in here. And it will all go in here like that. Woohoo! Look at that. Hey, that's going to be nice. Okay, well, I am going to let you go for right now. The signature is sewn, and I'll probably chop this up and attach it to the next one. Or the cover is sewn. I'll probably chop my video up a little bit, and I'll attach it to the next video of making the sewing in the spine, maybe? Sewing in the signatures? We'll see. Okay, I am going to go have lunch, and then I will be back shortly. Bye for now. Hi, this is Angela. We're back. And I wanted to quickly go over preparing the spine for signatures. I know probably all of you have seen this a bazillion times, but I'll just quickly show you how I do it. I take a piece of paper and mark it as wide as my, you know, approximately where my book is going to fit into this. So I had the yellow back here for the spine, and what I did was I just took a piece of paper that was as wide as this yellow paper, right here, and I folded it in half. Then I drew a straight line down, and then I came down 1/4 of an inch because I know that my book is going to fit approximately 1/4 of an inch down and 1/4 of an inch up. So it's got to fit between these 2/4 inch areas, or very close to. So I took my piece of paper, marked down that 1/4 inch, then I marked down 3/4 of an inch. So we have here 1/4. Then we have 3/4. Down here we have 1/4 and 3/4. It's just how I like to do mine. This piece here I got by folding this paper completely in half. And that gave me my center point right there. So then I made sure I marked that all off approximately along that line. They're not perfect. And then what I did here was I measured up my 3/4 of an inch on each side and drew a line. Or you can just fold the paper if you like. And that's how I got these marks. Now, that's not exactly right. this area here, for me, I am using 5/8 of an inch on each side to get to this point right here and right here. Okay, so then I went ahead and poked my holes through my paper, all 3, 6, 9 of them, and then I marked my book off at center point. I lined this up on the center point, marked the top with a T, and then I lined this line up on that line right there at the top of the book, and this line is lined up with that line. Then I was able to go through and put these holes, these dots in through those holes, and now I have all 9 of my places that I'm going to put my hole punch through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's got to go through that silky stuff on the outside there. And then these 3 down here. Now, if you want, you could use your hole punch to do that. I would use the smallest hole setting on it. If you wanted to use this, I would definitely use your 1/8 inch hole punch. Sometimes that is the easier way to go, but it won't give you a super tight spine, but it is a beautiful way to do it. So if I thought I could do it and match it up with my book, that's where I have my problem, is I can never get the 2 matched up. I can never get my holes punched through my spine pieces right. But we might try it. Hard to say. Can't really see the holes out here the way I have it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're there. Anyway, we'll see about that part. Now, I was going to sew my signatures in, but I don't believe they are ready. I think I have some work to do on some of them yet. Let's have a peek. We have parts in there. There's that one. That one's ready. This one, I don't know if, well, it feels pretty good. It might be ready. Yeah, this one might be ready to sew in. So what we have to first do is make sure everybody fits tight in there. And then find those little papers that are not even. Like this yellow one that is in here is being a stinker pod. Oh, see, I'm not ready. Look, here's this one. It has to be reinforced. So this yellow one needs to come down in here. And we need to reinforce this one. I didn't think it was ready. I just missed it when I was going through it. Let me move that. Okay, well, you know, we still have some of this. Wonder if we could reinforce it with that. Oh, that's my dog. She's barking because her papa, her daddy, is outside without her. And he is washing the car, and she's not getting the help. Okay, so instead of washi on this one, we are going to use this. Why not? Let's do it. Gosh, I love this stuff. I should pull out some of my little papers and use them. I just never get them out. I never think about it. But I have some beautiful papers. Aha! Too tall, aren't they? Let's cut that one off right there. Ooh, a tab. I see a tab in its future. Okay, now we're ready. It's just to reinforce this one piece of paper because it's an old one. It's not an ancient one, antique or anything, but it is old. Start my timer, I forgot. Okay, I'll put that on that side. And I think we probably better put the other one on this side because I see the page wants to crack a bit. It's cracking up. There we go. That'll help. And I'm just leaving this raggedy at the top. I think that looks kind of cool. Kind of a cool raggedy. And let's let that dry. Now, I'm going to put this signature with all of its goodies out of the way because it's not ready until this is dry. And we're going to go to this one and pull that same page right here. Oh, we've done it. Yay for us. Okay, so it's done. This one's done. This one gets kind of centered there. Oh, this one is not done on this paper. Not the center. I may have decided I thought it was okay, but I don't know. I think it is. I think it's okay. And then we have this one. I'm not concerned about the pages being different lengths as they come out of the book. I kind of like the look. There's this one. These two are just about lined up perfectly, so let's put them together. This one goes in the middle of the signature, or very close to, and then we'll have to finish it when we get ready. When we get ready to, we will. We're going to let that one stay. Okay, let's push all those down. And they are just about all in there. Only one is, being a pill, is the one that I have, the linen paper is just a little bit bigger. I think it's okay. I could take that little tiny piece off the top. I think I would be happier with it, so let's just do it. It's just slightly taller, and I think this yellow one is too. Let's see. That's more than the yellow one there. That one is trying to come out of its little spot. We'll straighten it up when we get ready to. Yeah, okay, I'm going to trim these two just slightly. Just going to line them up here, and they're going to get a very slight trim, just like that. And where did they go? Let's see. So we have this one, this one, this one. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Should have had one right in there. There. That onion skin paper is so funny. It's a little see-through, and now that one sticks out a long ways, doesn't it? So I'm going to trim that edge off a little bit. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I don't mind them sticking out as long as they're not out so far that they look peculiar. Suddenly that's a very weird word in my language. Okay, so then we have that one, and this one, that one, this one, this one, that one. Let's go the yellow right here. Okay. There we go. It's not too bad. Okay. So, I'm going to make sure they're all lined up. Just going to tap them down. And then we know inside of here we have this one that needs to get lined back up. And now we're going to squish them together this way instead. Okay. Now that I've got them kind of in a spot, I'm going to put this here and this over here. This is made by Crafty Cat USA's husband, and I purchased this from her. Okay, top goes towards the top of your book. And remember, you have these lines here to show you where your 1/4 inch is. Well, that's going to line up on each edge of your book. That line, the 1/4 inch. Okay? And then what I'm going to do next is find that center hole and hope I get it right. If I don't, it's going to go in the signature crooked. And we don't really want that. Oh yeah. It looks pretty good. There we go. Now your best bet, after you get those holes drilled through there, is to leave this in one of the holes until you're ready to sew this signature in. So we need some blue. We're using a blue. Thread. Here's my blue. I was going to put beads or something on the outside, but I'm not sure I will with this wax cording. I might have a little thinner one. Let me peek. The blue is really super thick. Okay. I was going to put decorative things on the outside edge, but I'm not going to do that because the wax cord is pretty thick. Now this one's not as bad as the other one was. Okay, I do usually 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's usually a little too much, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oops, there, I'm sorry. I like to use a wide eye hole and a fat needle. It just seems to work for me. There we go. Oh, Angie. Well, the holes should be prepared, shouldn't they? Okay, let's start at the back. Oh, no bleeding. Stop that. Okay, starting in the center. Like I said, if it's hard to pull through, just get a little plier or something out. Okay, I need to put that little thing back on there so it doesn't go through. Come up to the top hole, which is going to be right there, I believe. Nope. then into here. Wish I hadn't ripped right there. Okay. Down to the bottom. There we go. So far, so good. Then, back through this one. You don't want to go through your cord, your thread cord, your spinal cord. Don't go through your spinal cord. Promise me you won't. I'm going to pull this a little bit tight. Not super tight, but enough to keep the thread taut so I don't go through it. Okay, now I need to pull this way a little bit. And this way, and this way, and whoops, and then I pulled it too far. Okay. That's pretty good. Hope I got them in the right holes. If not, we'll take it out again. Okay. Right wrap, and left wrap. And down it goes. And you can leave them hanging if you want. There's our first signature in there. Boy, I got it back quite a ways, so it has room to grow. I got it back further than I thought. Wow, cool. I hope I sewed it in right side up. Oh, I did. Wipe the sweat off my brow. Cool. Very pretty. Color makes me happy. Okay, well, when I come back, we will finish up the other two signatures. The blue one's going to go in the middle. And then we will start adding ephemera if we have time. We might have 2 more videos. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I hope you had fun seeing me make a giant mistake. Sewed my signature together without the cover of the book. Ha! Way it goes. It's been my day. Okay, talk to y'all later. Thank you for being here. Bye.